time for Columbia Central Lady Lions softball, brought to you by the Front Porch Sports Network, your home for Columbia Central athletics. And now, your host for today's game, Mike Lyle. And welcome to Joanne Cole Ramsey Field here tonight in Columbia, Tennessee, on the campus of Columbia Central High School. We welcome you here for this District 9 4A district tournament matchup between the 16-10 Columbia Central Lady Lions and the 1-16 Lady Raiders of Spring Hill High School. We welcome you tonight to a beautiful night here in Columbia, Tennessee. The sky's partly cloudy, winds blowing right to left, and the fields, of course, the field being the new artificial turf stuff, the field's in great shape tonight. Columbia Central comes into this game tonight finishing up a pretty successful season. They ended up 7-3 in District 9 4A, finishing behind Lincoln County and Coffee County, who both finished the season at 8-2, tied for 1-2. The winner of this game will go to Coffee County tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. And, of course, if that's the Columbia Central Lady Lions, we'll be going with them to broadcast that game. Some of you may have noticed that we do not have our video feed going tonight due to TSSAA regulations during the playoffs. We are not allowed to do a video feed. We are allowed to do the audio feed, and that's how we're going to be bringing the games to you here throughout the playoff run for the Columbia Central Lady Lions. So we're glad to have you tonight. We will have the scoreboard up on the graphic, try to keep that going for you. But we appreciate you coming in and listening tonight, and we will try to give you the best picture we can of the events as they happen tonight. We're going to have a word from some of our sponsors right now, and then we'll come back for the starting lineups. You are watching Lady Lions softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Don Pepe's, best Mexican food and margaritas in town. Fresh from scratch and served sizzling at your table. We welcome everyone, including large parties up to 60 people. Private room, outdoor patio, full bar, fresh guac at your table. Come enjoy a taste of Mexico. Don Pepe's Mexican Grill. 2 locations to serve you. 1202 South James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia and 1203 Murfreesboro Road in Franklin. Don Pepe's, the new taste of Mexican food.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
Bypass Deli, 1806 Shady Brook Street in Columbia. All fresh American food. We hand pat our patties daily so you can enjoy the best burgers in town. Come enjoy anything from our outdoor patio to a burger paired with a cold beer to a Reuben or even our ice cream floats and everything in between. Voted Muletown's best burgers, that's Bypass Deli, 1806 Shady Brook Street. Bypass Deli, serving Columbia since 1966.
And let's join the PA announcer here as he announces the starting lineups for tonight's game.
Batting first, playing shortstop, number 5, Lily Yaya.
This is for Spring Hill.
Batting second, playing center field, number 7, Haley Lippert. Batting third and playing left field, number 3, Hazelyn Minton. Batting fourth, playing second base, number 4, Amber Watkins. Batting fifth and catching, number 14, Ava Farkland. Batting sixth and pitching, number 12, Lily Kovac. Batting seventh and playing third base, number 21, Chelsea McKinless. Batting eighth, Playing first base, number 15, Savannah Doyle. Batting ninth and playing right field, number 29, Amelia Cheatham. Your head coach is Bill Hardwick. Your assistant coaches are Gary Caperton and Kayla West. Let's hear it for the starting lineup for the Spring Hill Lady Raiders. And now, the starting lineup for your Lady Lions. Leading off, playing shortstop, a sophomore, 00, Jaden Pendergast. Batting second, playing center field, a junior, number 15, Gabby Bolton. Batting third, and playing left field, a junior, number 45, Molly Underwood. Batting cleanup and pitching, a junior, number 3, Ruthie Lindsay. Batting fifth, your designated player, a senior, number 17, Bailey Lovell. Batting sixth and catching, a junior, number 42, Emily Robinson. Batting seventh, playing right field, a senior, number 24, Jayla Gasky. Batting eighth, playing first base, a junior, number 5, Paxley Harris. Batting ninth, playing second base, a senior, number 16, Abby McLean. And in the flex position, playing third base, a freshman, number 9, Terry Lindley Staggs. Your Lady Lions are coached by John McDonald, assisted by Sabrina Gillum, Jason Lovell, John Townsend, and Haley Barnes. Would everyone please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
And there you have the starting lineups for tonight's tilt. This is the first round of the District 9 4A district tournament. The tournament format will be that the highest seed of each matchup will be the host team. So as we go through, so the actual location will be determined by the previous day's play, who wins and who loses, obviously, as who survives through the tournament. So we expect Columbia Central to come out strong. Spring Hill, admittedly, is having one of those years. Only one win on the season and no wins in the district. But those are exactly the kind of teams that if you don't take them seriously at this stage of the game, they're the ones that sneak up and get you because of a lack of concentration. I'm sure Coach McDonald has talked to the girls a lot about that and has them ready to go tonight. So we're going to hear one more message from our sponsors, and we'll be back for the first pitch. Be right back after this.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Bypass Deli.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
And leading off for the Spring Hill Lady Raiders, number 5, Lily Yaya, here in the top half of the first inning. And first pitch comes over for a strike. Ruthie, not the usual starting pitcher for the Lady Lions, with the spate of district games going and wanting to, again, to keep working on the depth. He's working Ruthie on the mound tonight and giving Bailey a rest. Strike 2 on the outside edge. Ruthie's up 0-2 on Lily. Tries to do an off-speed pitch, gets away from her high. That'll take the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. On the shortstop for the Lady Raiders, Lily Yaya. Change up, enticingly looks big out there, but it came in on the outside the plate, so that'll even the count at 2-2. Such a big change up there, kind of had a big arc on it, almost dropped in. Ground ball to shortstop. Pendergast comes across and picks it up, makes the throw over to first base for the first out.
Let's go, Haley. Let's go, save it.
And that brings up Haley Lippert playing center field for the Lady Raiders.
Now batting for the Lady Raiders, number 7, Haley Lippert.
Let's go, save it. I see it, kid.
Another changeup. Start that. Comes in low. Ruthie trying to keep these batters off stride, changing up speeds quite a bit. Ground ball right back to the mound. Comes off of the mound. Pendergast comes and makes the throw across the diamond in time. And a great backup play there by Jaden Pendergast. Came off of Ruthie Lindsay's glove on the mound. Pendergast coming in fast, makes the throw across the diamond for the second out.
Lady Raiders, number 3, Hazelyn Minton.
And that brings up number 3, Hazelyn Minton, playing left field. Left-handed batter for the Lady Raiders. And a strike on the inside corner. There were 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. And ball comes in high in the zone, doesn't go for it, so that's going to even the count, 1-1. And drives the line drive out of play to the left side. And that puts Ruthie up in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hazelyn Minton, the number 3 hitter for the Lady Raiders. And slap hit goes to Pendergast in the gap, and she comes across the diamond and makes the throw. And 3 plays in a row at shortstop. Pendergast up to all 3 of them, and the Lady Raiders go down in order here in the top half of the first inning. So after 1/2 inning, it is Columbia Central 0, Spring Hill 0. Be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis
Network.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We are here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia and the surrounding areas.
And we're back here at Columbia Central High School in the bottom of the first inning of this District 9 4A district playoff game, first round. Columbia Central versus Spring Hill Lady Raiders. Lady Raiders went down in order, 3 straight ground balls to the shortstop. Jaden Pendergrass, who made all 3 plays and showing a lot of range. The first one was right at her, the second one behind the pitcher, the third one went over in the gap. She had to go in the gap over behind third base, making all 3 plays look routine. And as fate usually has it, Jaden Pendergast will be leading it off for the Lady Lions here in the bottom of the first inning. First pitch pops straight up into the foul to the right and comes off the screen just to the right for strike 1. Jaden out a little bit ahead of that, got off the end of the bat. The top of the Lady Lions order has a lot of speed if they can get people on base for the meat of their order. Takes a pitch on the outside corner for strike 2. And Jaden is down 0-2. The leadoff here in the bottom of the first inning. Swing and a miss, and the catcher gets away from the catcher, dropped third strike, and Pendergast is able to outrun the throw. Changeup got away from the catcher. So strikeout, but an error on the catcher.
Now batting for the Lady Lions.
That puts a runner at first base for the Lady Lions and nobody out. Brings up Gabby Bolden playing center field. With a runner at first, good threat to bunt here. With a lot of speed, won't necessarily be a sacrifice bunt. She squares around early, takes a strike. And Pendergast steals second base easily. Throw considerably late behind her. Gabby pulled away on that one, still fell for a strike. Now Columbia Central has a runner in scoring position with nobody out. Gabby fouls it off to the left side, out of play. And she goes down 0-2. Until she was trying to pull that one to the right side. Just couldn't quite get the meat of the bat on it.
Go 12, you got it.
Takes the ball low. One ball, 2 strikes on Gabby Bolton. Second hitter for Columbia Central with Jaden Pendergast out at second base. Pop up straight back and out of play. Count will remain 1 ball, 2 strikes.
All it takes is 1, 12.
Fly ball deep to right field. Right fielder has an eye on it. It bounces over her head. Pendergast had to hold up at home plate, or excuse me, at second base to wait and see if she caught it. But she goes all the way around to third base to score. And Gabby Bolton ends up at second base with a double and an RBI.
Molly Underwood.
So the Lady Lions take a 1-0 lead on a deep fly ball that in most situations would have been a sacrifice fly, but got away from the right fielder. And now the Lady Lions up 1 run. Pitch goes low and away to Molly Underwood, the number 3 hitter for the Lady Lions. She's playing left field tonight. Another pitch low and away. Ground ball to third base. They look for the throw. No throw across the diamond. Fielder's choice to hold it. And so that puts runners at first and second. Still nobody out. Third baseman decided she didn't want to throw it across the diamond and let Gabby have a chance at advancing to third base on the play. Brings up the cleanup hitter. Number 3, Ruthie Lindsay, is pitching tonight in place of Bailey Lovell. Line drive right up the middle of the field, gets to the center field quickly. That's going to score Gabby from second base easily, and the throw comes into the mound, and everybody moves up 1. So the Lady Lions take a 2-0 lead on an RBI single by Ruthie Lindsay. Right up the middle of the field. Good, solid line drive hit.
Now batting for the Lady Lions.
That brings up number 17, Bailey Lovell, who is the designated player tonight. Number 21, Janiah Lyles, is going to be the courtesy runner for Ruthie Lindsay out at first base. Bailey takes the ball low and skips away from the catcher. Back to the backstop. Both runners advance a base. So now 2 runners in scoring position. Bailey leads in the count, 1 ball, no strikes. Still have, and catcher calls timeout to go out and talk to her pitcher. She may have crossed her up a little bit on that. That or she's just trying to calm her down just a little bit. One ball, no strikes on Bailey Lovell, the number 5 hitter here in the bottom of the first inning. Ground ball to third base is going to go just foul past the third baseman. And that will even the count up. Out 1-1. Ground ball straight up the middle of the field. Is going to go out to center field for a base hit, and that's going to score 2 runs this time. Runners moving on the ground ball. So 2 RBI single by Bailey Lovell.
Up to bat for the Lady Lions, number 42, Emily Robinson.
And that's going to bring up Emily Robinson, the catcher. Here still with nobody out in the bottom of the first inning, and the Lady Lions up 4-0. Ground ball to third base is going to be just inside the line. Throw across the diamond is going to be in time. And that's going to retire Emily Robinson for the first out in the inning.
Now batting for the
Bailey moves up to second base on the play. Brings up the seventh hitter, number 24, Jayla Gasky, playing right field for the Lady Lions. Columbia Central out to an early lead, 4-0 here in the top of the first. In the bottom of the first inning. Got one out. On the ground ball to third base by Emily Robinson. Jayla takes ball 2 down in the dirt. Line drive out to the left field, and it's going to go over the left fielder's head off the wall. One bounce. Bailey's going to come in from second base and is going to score another run for the Lady Lions. And this is a double for Jayla Gasky and an RBI. So now Columbia Central starting off fast tonight, 5-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Brings up number 5, Paxley Harris, playing first base tonight. One out and a runner at second base in scoring position, already up 5-0. And she takes a ball inside and low. It's a pitch on the inside corner. That'll even the count at 1-1 to Paxley Harris. Has 2 home runs on the year. Line drive to left field's going to fall just foul, about a foot. Looked like it made a lot of stuff happen, but just could not keep it inside the lines. That'll take the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes, with 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning to Paxley Harris. Jayla Gasky at second base, waiting to advance. Outside corner, fouls it off. Count will remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. Takes the ball high. That'll even the count at 2-2. Ball comes in low. That'll take it to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Paxley Harris here with 1 out in the bottom of the first. Columbia Central jumping out to a 5-0 lead already on the Lady Raiders. Straight up, pop up. Catcher's going to try to take it here in foul territory and makes the play right behind home plate. So with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning, Abby McMean, second baseman for Columbia Central, will be coming up here, still with a runner at second base. Columbia Central's been facing a little bit faster pitcher than this Spring Hill pitcher. Almost all the batters here this first time through are way out in front of her, hitting the ball off the end of the bat. Hopefully they get their timing here the second time through. Line drive out to center field, and it's going to drop for a base hit. Gets past the center fielder, is going to go to the fence. So single's going to turn in with a two-base error, and that's going to score. That's going to score Jayla Gaskey from second base. And Abby McMean gets all the way to third on the error.
Up to bat for the Lady Lions.
So that brings up Jaden Pendergast, who struck out and got to first base when the catcher dropped the ball on the play. So with the runner at third base and 2 outs now, Columbia Central up 6-0. They have batted around this first inning. Jaden Pendergast up for the second time this inning. Takes a low, and actually it hit her on the toe. That's how it got by the catcher. So now it's going to have runners at first and third with 2 outs. That brings up Gabby Bolton, who hit a double. Her first time up to right field.
Gabby Bolton.
Pendergast is off of the pitch. The ball gets by the catcher. And, Pendergast tried to stretch that steal into third base, overslides third base. And the umpire says she overslid, and the third baseman tagged her before she was able to get back to it. But that scored another run on that pass ball. So Columbia Central at the end of the first inning is up 7-0 over the Spring Hill Lady Raiders. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
And we're back here at Columbia Central High School in this District 9, first round of the District 9 4A District Tournament. Coming up for the Lady Raiders, number 4, Amber Watkins playing second base. Lady Raiders went down in order last inning. Ground ball to third base. Carrie Lynn makes the play across the diamond, and after one pitch, there's 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Terry Lindley Staggs makes that on the second hop.
Number 14.
Came up with a smooth throw across the diamond. Brings up Ava Forkum playing catcher tonight. Takes a pitch inside for ball 1. The first inning ended when Jaden Pendergast tried to take a pass ball and get 2 bases on it. She initially got to third base safe, but overslid the base. And on the coming back, the third baseman was able to tag her. At least though the umpire, Coach McDonald, didn't quite agree with the call, but wasn't able to change his mind. Ava takes 3 balls now, so count 3-0 against Ava Forkum. And Lady Raiders have their first base runner tonight on a walk. And as per TSSAA rules, number 16, Bella Woods, will come in and be the courtesy runner for the catcher, Ava Forkum. That brings up number 12, Lily Kovac, the pitcher. The runner at first base. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it back into the screen to the right side. Swing and a miss, strike at the letters. Ruthie's up 2, no balls, 2 strikes on Lily Kovac. Takes a pitch low. Pretty good waist pitch right there. Really, really tempting. Pitch on the inside right there. Evens the count at 2-2. Runner at first base, 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Columbia Central up 7-0. Ground ball to second base, and she makes the tag on the ground ball and the double play. And that will retire the side on a 4-3 or 4-4-3 double play. A really nice play by Ms. McNean at second base. Comes up, makes the ground ball play, tags the runners as she runs by, and then throws it to first base for the out. So at the end of at the end of 1.5, Columbia Central 7, Spring Hill nothing. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Office space available in beautiful downtown Columbia. Kennedy Broadcasting Company, WKRM, and WKOM has 3 offices for rent in its downtown building. Each office is approximately 18 by 18, and each includes a closet-type storage area. Included are utilities, Wi-Fi, and communal break area. Contact Station Manager Clayton Harris at 931-626-3131.
And welcome back to Joanne Cole Ramsey Field here for the bottom of the second inning in this District 9 4A playoff game between Columbia Central and Spring Hill. Leading off for the Lady Lions, the number 15, Gabby Bolton. Line drive, right at the first baseman. Does a good job of knocking it down, but she can't keep it in her glove. A line drive shot right at the first baseman, who knocks it down but is not able to maintain it in her glove. And so that's such a strong hit there. We're going to give that a base hit to her. That was a play in more of in self-defense, but that puts a runner at first base now. Brings up Molly Underwood, who hit a fielder's choice to third base without a throw. Her first time up. And on the pitch, Gabby Bolton steals second base, so that puts a runner in scoring position for Molly. She can get the ball out of the infield. We'll score another run. Pitch goes outside. And Molly's up 2 balls, no strikes. Looks like the first couple of batters have got their timing adjusted to this pitcher. And pitch goes low and away and gets away from the catcher, and Gabby moves on to third base now on the pass ball. And Molly's way ahead in the count, 3 balls, no strikes. I'm sure Coach McDonald's going to give her the green light if she gets a pitch she likes. Try to make something happen here. And a fly ball out to center field, and it comes off of the center fielder's glove. Going to fall in, and the play's going to go on. Throw goes past second base, and Molly Underwood is able to get to third base on what should have been, honestly, what should have been a fly ball, sacrifice fly. That does score a run, though, for Columbia Central. Molly ends up at third base, having to call a little bit of a timeout. So one of the pellets on this artificial surface kind of bounced up into her eye and trying to get it out. But a good, strong hit. The center fielder did a good job of getting to it. When she reached up to catch the play, just came off the top of her glove, and she wasn't able to secure it, and the ball went back to the fence. That's going to end up with another. But that does push another run across for Columbia Central.
Up to bat for the Lady Lions, number 3.
That brings up number 3, Ruthie Lindsay, who hit an RBI single her first time up in the first inning. We're here in the bottom of the second. And she takes a ball high. Wind has died down considerably since the beginning of the game. Ruthie takes a ball low and in. Really no wind to speak of at all at the moment. Sun beginning to set, and it's kind of creating a challenge for the third base side of the field right now. Ruthie takes ball 3 high. And again, with nobody out, I'm sure Coach McDonald's going to give her the green light if she gets a pitch she likes. Takes strike 1 on the outside corner. And she takes a ball low. And Ruthie draws a walk. Put runners at first and third. Number 21, Janiyah Lyles, goes out and will run for her on the courtesy runner rule. That brings up number 17, Bailey Lovell, who also singled home 2 runs her time up in the first inning. Line drive to center field. It's going to drop for a base hit, and that's going to score. That's going to score Molly Underwood, from third base. And that's going to move runners to first and second. Another RBI for Gabby. For Bailey.
Emily Robinson.
Brings up the catcher, Emily Robinson. Grounded to third base, her first time up. She takes a strike on the outside corner on a slider. Fly ball to center field, and everybody's going to have to hold right there. Center fielder makes the play. So that'll be the first out here in the bottom of the second inning. And that will bring up number 24, Jayla Gasky, who doubled her first time up, driving a run in the first inning. And she takes a ball high, up and away. Lady Lions up early here, 9-0. Scoring 7 runs in the first inning, 2 runs so far in this inning. And they still only have 1 out with runners at first and second. Jayla took another ball high. And the adjustment goes too far. And again, another 3-0 count with the runner in scoring position. And takes a strike right at the knees. That takes the count to 3 balls, no strikes. With 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Ground ball right down the third base line, just inside the base, and that's going to score Lyles from second base. Columbia Central now takes a 10-0 lead on a single right down the third base line, went right over the top of the base at third base. And that will bring up number 5, Paxley Harris, who fouled out her first time up. Number 6, Kennedy Frierson, is going to be coming in to pinch run for Jayla Gasky.
Now batting for the Lady Lions, number 5, Paxley Harris.
And she takes the ball high. It was close. She wanted it. She twitched like she was getting ready to swing at it and decided to hold up on it. And a line drive down the left field line. It's going to fall foul. Made it all the way to the fence, but hit foul territory by about 3 feet. Good contact that time, but that'll leave the count up at 1-1. Runners at first and second. Columbia Central up 10-0 here in the bottom of the second. Ball outside. Again, those of you expecting to see the video feed, ball inside. Due to TSSAA regulations and contracts with other providers, we are only allowed to do the audio on the live stream during the playoffs. So glad to have you with us tonight. And a ground ball right back to the pitcher. She's immediately going to go to first base, but that's going to push the runners forward. So Paxley moves the runners forward, making the second out of the inning.
Number 16.
And that brings up number 16, Abby McMean, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Columbia Central up 10-0. Now with 2 runners in scoring position. Files that off to the right side, now to play. Got Bailey Lovell at third base. Kennedy Frierson at second base, waiting to advance on contact with 2 outs. Takes a ball outside, so that'll even the count at 1-1. Takes another ball high. Columbia hitter's been showing a lot of discipline at the plate, not chasing too many bad pitches and hitting the strikes, at least for the most part. That one comes in low, off-speed pitch. It puts Abby up 3-0, and a foul ball from the baseball game next to us and bouncing on the field. Three balls, 1 strike on Abby McMean here with 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. And she draws a walk, and that will load the bases for the top of the order. Jaden Pendergast.
Now batting for the Lady Lions.
She is struck out and been hit by pitch.
Jaden Pendergast.
So when on a strikeout, the catcher dropped it. She was able to outrun the play and scored the first run for the Lady Lions tonight. Line drive to left field. It's going to fall in front of the left fielder for a base hit, and everybody moves up 1 base, and that's going to score 1 run for the Lady Lions. So Jaden gets a base hit to left field.
Now batting for the Lady Lions.
And that brings up
number
15, Gabby Bolton, who has doubled and singled her 2 times up tonight. She swings on an outside pitch, fouls it off into the screen for strike 1. And a fly ball to center field. Left center field is going to be in the gap, and it's going to hit the base of the wall. And that's going to score at least 2 runs, 3 runs, and she ends up with a triple. Gabby Bolton hits a triple to the left center field, scoring 3 runs for the Lady Lions, which now take a 14-0 lead
Underwood.
That brings up number 45, Molly Underwood. She's hitting a fielder's choice and fly to center field. Got on base on an error. Lady Lions have scored 7 runs in each their halves of the innings. Gets a little bit ahead of that one, fouls it off to the left side, off the fence. 4 strike 1. Again, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Columbia Central up big, 14-0 in this first round of the district tournament in District 9 4A. The winner of this game goes to Coffee County tomorrow night. Pitch inside. Ball 1. Evens the count, 1-1. Another fly ball down the left field line. Again, falls foul for strike 2. Molly, the leading hitter for the Lady Lions this year. Batting well north of 400. Change up. She pops, gets her on the handles, pops up the right to center field, and the center fielder makes the play to retire the side. But after 2 innings, it is Columbia Central 14, Spring Hill 0. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
I'm Justin George.
I'm Corey Muehlbauer.
Together, we are Columbia Motor Company.
Columbia Motor Company offers quality pre-owned vehicles at an affordable price, along with many financing options to keep you in your budget.
We are veteran and locally owned. We are located just off of Carmack Boulevard in downtown Columbia. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram, or visit our website at columbiamotorcompany.com.
If you want a different and enjoyable car buying experience, please give us the opportunity here at Columbia Motor Company.
And we're back here at Joanne Cole Ramsey Field, where Columbia Central has a commanding lead over the Spring Hill Lady Raiders. Going into the top of the third inning, Columbia Central up 14-0 on scoring 7 runs in the first inning, 7 runs in the second inning, hitting the ball all over the park and making Spring Hill Lady Raiders play a lot of defense, albeit the Lady Raiders have had some struggles fielding the ball tonight.
Number 21, Chelsea McCandless.
Brings up number 21, Chelsea McCandless. The Lady Raiders have gone down 1-2-3 in their halves of the innings. So Chelsea's just the 7th batter for the Lady Raiders tonight. And swing and a miss. Ball up in the zone a little bit. Wasn't able to get the bat around in time on it. Takes the ball low. And that'll even the count at 1-1 here in the top of the third inning. And goes after a low pitch. Helps Ruthie out right there. Ruthie goes up 1 ball, 2 strikes here on the leadoff hitter for the Lady Raiders, Chelsea McCandless, here in the in the top of the third inning. And a ground ball. Carolyn Lee Staggs makes the play across the diamond. Pulls Paxley off a little bit. Paxley's able to come up the line, make the catch, and make the tag for the first out. So 1 out.
Up to bat for the Lady Raiders.
Brings up 15 Savannah Doyle playing first base. Made a really nice defensive stop her first time up. Really more out of self-defense. Strike on the inside corner right there. Ruthie goes ahead of her 0-1 in the count. 1 out here in the top of the third. Ground ball to shortstop. Pendergast's going to have to come off quick with a quick throw. Makes a good, strong throw across the diamond. And that will retire Doyle. And now with 2 outs here in the top of the third inning, brings up number 29, Amelia Cheatham. Amelia Cheatham. Takes a ball high. The only base runners Spring Hill has had was a walk in the second inning, and she was doubled up on a ground ball. Strike. That evens the count 1-1. Nice play by Abby McMean, catching the ground ball, tagging the runner as she went by, and then making the throw to first base for the double play to end the inning. Changeup hung a little bit on Ruthie's hands. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And that takes the count to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. Lady Raiders have only had 9 batters in this whole game so far. Ruthie doing a good job using her fielders. She hadn't got a strikeout yet, but she's used her fielders a lot. And gives up her second walk, puts a runner at first base now with 2 outs. And the top of the order comes up for the Lady Raiders. Number 5, Lily Yaya, who grounded to short her last time up. And Spring Hill's going to make a pinch runner substitution. Number 11, Sarah Fuller, is going to be coming in to run for the Lady Raiders at first base. First pitch goes up and away. The ball 1. Strike on the outside corner. That evens the count at 1-1. Fly ball to center field. And Gabby's right there to make the play, and that will end the inning with the fly ball to center field. And at the end of 2.5, Columbia Central 14, Spring Hill nothing. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Delicious food and amazing service at an affordable price. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Located off of Nashville Highway in Neapolis, near Spring Hill High School, 2504 Care Lane. Authentic Mexican cuisine. Full menu. Family dine-in. Takeout. Delivery. Offering the best cocktails in the area. On the rocks or frozen, pair your meal with our famous margarita. Don't forget, Mezcal Cochina Mexicana for your next meal. Check us out on Facebook. Visit Mezcal Cochina Mexicana today. Proud supporters of the Front Porch Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Chris Chumley, owner of Expert Landscaping, LLC. Located in beautiful Columbia, Tennessee, Expert Landscaping specializes in consulting and design for all your outdoor needs, as well as installations for landscaping, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, irrigation, and lighting. Call us today at 931-374-1772. Expert Landscaping, where quality work is an investment in the future.
And we're back here at Joanne Cole Ramsey Field for the bottom of the third inning. Columbia Central up with a commanding lead, 14-0 over the Spring Hill Lady Raiders in this first round of District 9 4A state tournament. The Lady Raiders are making a pitching change. They're bringing in number 22, Ellie Dokes, to go on the mound. She will be facing Ruthie Lindsay, Bailey Lovell, and Emily Robinson in that order here in the bottom of the third inning. Columbia Central's been able to bat around in both first and second innings, scoring 7 runs each time for this 14-0 lead. Doing pretty much exactly what they wanted to do in this game, is take control early,
Number 3,
establish the dominance early, and then become very businesslike about getting the outs. Ruthie pitching a good game. Giving Bailey a rest tonight. And first pitch is a line drive to center field for a base hit. And throw back to first base, not in time. So that puts a runner at first. And again, number 21, Janiah Lyles, will be coming out and running for Ruthie.
Now batting for the Lady Lions, number 17.
That brings up number 17, Bailey Lovell, who's singled both her times up tonight, driving in runs. And ball skips down around, gets away from the catcher for a little bit, and so Ms. Lyles will advance to second base. So now a runner in scoring position for Bailey. And a fly ball to left field, right at the left fielder, makes the catch, and Janiah is going to have to stay at stay at second base. Well hit ball, but it was right at the left fielder. That brings up Emily Robinson, who's grounded to third and flied out to center. Her 2 times up. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter for her. Looks like number 7, Macy Caseoffer, is going to be coming up to bat for Emily. I'm sure Emily will stay in the game defensively if it goes that far.
Number 7, Macy Caseoffer.
Got 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning. Columbia Central up 14-0. Takes the ball high. Not real sure in the playoffs whether the 15 after 3 mercy rule is in effect. Columbia Central probably going to try to test it and see what happens. Ground ball to third base, gets under third base, gets under her glove, and so that will put runners at first and second with one out. That'll bring up number 24, Jayla Gasky, who has doubled and singled, getting RBIs her 2 times up. Takes a ball high. Again, the winner of tonight's game will go to Coffee County. Play Coffee County tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, weather permitting. Weather forecast a little dicey about that time tonight, so we'll have to see what happens with that. And a fly ball in the infield, and she'll be called out on the infield fly rule. And so now with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third, Paxley Harris is scheduled to come up. And they're going to bring us Shelby Park will be pinch hitting for Paxley here in the bottom of the third inning.
Now batting for the Lady Lions, number 1, Shelby Park.
And she takes a strike on the first pitch. So 2 outs, runners at first and second. Shelby Park up now. Pinch hitting for Paxley Harris. Here in the bottom of the third inning. Columbia Central up 14-0. Runners at first and second. Takes the ball high. That'll leave in the count at 1-1. Got 2 outs. A fly ball to left field and a fly ball to second base in this inning. And change-up's way ahead of it. Say Shelby's now down 1 ball, 2 strikes. To Ellie Oakes, the new pitcher for the Spring Hill Lady Raiders. And gets a strike up at the letters, and she fouls it off to the left side, out of play. So the count remained 1 ball, 2 strikes. And change up and fly ball out behind first base, and second baseman does a good job running behind the first baseman on a running play, and that will retire the side. This time Columbia Central not able to push any runs across, so the score remains 14-0 here at the end of 3. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Be a bad man, yes you do. Do you want to taste sweet salvation underneath the summer moon? Do you need another hand now? Yes you do. Go see Miss Josie down on Columbus Island.
Now batting for the Lady Raiders.
Coming up here in the top of the fourth, number 7, Haley Lippert. Grounded to short her first time up. Ruthie's unusual pitch choice there opens up with a changeup. Falls low for ball 1.
We're not playing golf here. We're actually bowling here. Hey, pick yours, 7.
Ground, okay, foul ball, beat it into the plate, and it bounced up and caught her while she was while she was in the box. So the count will go to 2 balls and 1 strike on Haley Lippert, the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 4th inning for the Lady Raiders. Down 14-0, trying to make score here, and base hit up the middle. Line drive will go into center field, and that is the first hit of the game for the Lady Raiders. Breaks up Ruthie's no-hitter. Puts a runner at first base.
Number 3, Hazelyn Minton.
Brings up Hazelyn Mitten, excuse me. And check swing, fouls it into the screen on the left side. For strike 1. And a pop-up over to the left side. It's going to go in foul territory and will go out of play. And that puts Ruthie up. No balls, 2 strikes on Miss Minton. She hit one right back up the box, and Ruthie was able to knock it down, and Pendergast was able to make the play behind her. Changeup almost got her to bite. It falls low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch gets away, goes to the backstop. Now leaving the count at 2-2. Now with the runner at second base on the pass ball, or excuse me, the wild pitch. Ball up and in, and that'll take the count to full. Three balls, 2 strikes, nobody out with a runner at second base here in the top of the 4th inning. And swing and a foul ball out of play to the left side. So the count will remain 3 balls and 2 strikes. And comes inside on the inside corner. And Hazelyn was able to foul it off again, this time to the right side against the first base dugout. Wind's starting to pick back up, as you can tell. And takes a pitch up and in. And that will put a runner at first and second by virtue of the walk. And that brings up number 4, Amber Watkins, grounded to third base. Her only other time up tonight.
Number 4, Amber Watkins.
So with nobody out, runners at first and second. Miss Watkins is up. She squares the bunt, goes for it, misses. Columbia Central had the corners coming, and shortstop running to third base and in case there was a steal. Had to play well defended, but she missed the bunt. Swings away that time, fouls it back, straight back into the screen. So now Ruthie's up. No balls, 2 strikes on Amber Watkins.
2 on, 4, you gotta love it.
And she takes a strike at the knees for Ruthie's first strikeout of the game. So with 1 out, runners at first and second still. Brings up number 14, Ava Forkum, the catcher.
Lady Raiders, number 14, Ava Forkum.
Ruthie's done a good job using her teammates in the field tonight. And a ground ball to third base. Makes the play to first and makes the tag out for the second out. And so we got a 5-3 play, but on the play, the runners advance on the throw across the diamond.
Now batting for the Lady
And that brings up
number 22, Ellie Oaks.
Brings up Ellie Oaks, excuse me, the new pitcher. She takes a strike at the knees. And takes a low pitch, so that'll even the count at 1-1. Ellie was able to get out of her defensive half of the third inning with no runs. Strike on the inside corner. And that takes the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Runners at second and third for Spring Hill Lady Raiders, down 14-0 to Columbia Central. And change up. Doesn't make it to the plate. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on base. And fouls it off to the right side against the screen, so the count will remain the same. Ruthie trying to get out of this without letting Spring Hill score. Ooh, foul tip right off the mask of Emily. And ground ball to second base. McMean makes the play and will retire the side. So at the end of 3.5, it is Columbia Central 14, Spring Hill Lady Raiders nothing. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
He shoots, and he scores!
And we're back here at Joanne Cole Ramsey Field here for the bottom of the fourth inning. Columbia Central in command of the game, up 14-0.
Now batting for the Lady Lions, number 16.
Number 16, Abby McMead, will be leading off the Lady Lions here in the bottom of the fourth inning. She has singled and walked. Her earlier time's up. Takes the ball inside. Again, if the Lady Lions are able to keep this, which looks like they will be able to, they'll be headed to Coffee County tomorrow night. The game was scheduled to start at 6 o'clock. Swing beats it into the ground behind home plate, so that'll even the count at 1-1. Weather forecast for tomorrow evening is looking a little bit shaky for a 6 o'clock start, so we'll have to see what happens. If they do play, we'll be there. Bring this to you on this live stream broadcast. And a fly ball to left field. Left fielder circles under it and makes the play. So that will retire the first batter here in the fourth inning. Abby McMee, and that also brings up number 00, Jaden Pendergast, who's struck out, been hit by a pitch and singled tonight. On her strikeout, she was able to get to first base on the error, on a catching error. So she's been on base all 3 times, scored a couple of times. Well, excuse me, scored once. Got thrown out at third base when she tried to stretch a pass ball into 2 bases. Actually made the play, got to third base, and then slid past third base on the play and was tagged out. She takes a ball high. One out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Line drive foul goes out of play on the left side. Now leaving the count at 1-1. Columbia Central jumped out early, scoring 2 runs in each of the first 2 innings, and then got shut down in the third inning by new pitcher Ellie Oakes for Spring Hill. Comes in with a little bit different speed and lays a bunt down, and there's nobody covering first base, and she outruns the play for a bunt single. And a great placed bunt by Jaden Pendergast. And that'll put a runner at first base with 1 out. And that brings up number 15, Gabby Bolton, who's doubled, tripled, and singled tonight. And Pendergast is stealing on the pitch, and that gets her to second base. Puts her in scoring position now for Gabby. And a fly ball in the shallow left field. It's going to be a tough play for the left fielder. Can't quite get there in time. And that's going to fall for a base hit for Gabby. Pendergast was not able, the play wasn't deep enough for her to be able to advance on the ball on the drop. So puts runners at first and second with 1 out and brings up Molly Underwood. Hit into fielder's choice and flied out to center field tonight. She takes a pitch outside. Strike at the letters. Kind of surprised her there. Looked a little high from here too as well, but one ball, one strike on Molly Underwood with runners at first and second here in the bottom of the fourth inning, one out. Swing at it, fouls it down the left field side, and it's going to fall before the left fielder can get to it. And that will take the count to one ball, two strikes. Ellie Oaks has come in and changed the speed up a little bit and making the Columbia Central hitters hit strikes, but they're off stride a little bit. Their timing's just a little bit off. Line drive up the middle of the field is going to go into center field, and there's going to be a play at the plate. A good throw in from the center fielder, and Pendergast has to stop at third base, but that's going to load the bases for Columbia Central here with one out in the bottom of the fourth inning, and Ruthie Lindsay, cleanup hitter, coming to bat, who singled twice tonight.
Number 3, Ruthie Lindsay.
Columbia Central would really like to get a base hit right here, possibly in this game right here. Move on into the next round. And ground ball between third and short, and that's going to score the runner from third base. And that will end the ball game with Columbia Central scoring their 15th run. There's a mercy rule by TWSAA rules for 15 runs after 3 innings.
15-0 versus Spring Hill. Let's hear it
So
from the Lady Lions.
Columbia Central will advance to round 2 against Coffee County tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, and we'll be there for that. Final score, 15-0 over the Spring Hill Lady Raiders. We'll be right back after these messages to wrap everything up.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of Gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
And we are here back at Columbia Central High School at Joanne Cole Ramsey Field, where the game has just gone final on the mercy rule. 15 after 4 innings. Columbia Central up 15-0 over the Lady Raiders of Spring Hill. Columbia Central now will advance to the second round of the District 9 4A playoffs. They will go to Coffee County. And again, the game is scheduled for 6 o'clock tomorrow. As I've mentioned a couple of times, the weather is going to be an issue during that time. We'll have to see what happens with it, and as soon as we get the information passed on to us, we will try to pass it on to y'all and let you know when the broadcast will happen. We will be there whenever they decide to play that game, whether it's going to be tomorrow night or have to push it into Saturday because of the rain. We will be there to bring you this broadcast. Again, we can't bring you the video broadcast, but we can bring you the audio broadcast due to TSSAA regulations during the playoffs. So Columbia Central, very businesslike, wins big tonight, 15-0. Gabby Bolton with 3 hits tonight is going to be player of the game. Had 3 hits. She had a single, a double, and a triple. One had a home run short of the cycle. Had 2 singles tonight and was 4 for 4 hitting with about 4 or 5 RBIs. Ruthie Lindsay also did a good job pitching, not only giving up 1 hit and a shutout, only saw just 2 batters over the minimum complement for 4 innings. So really good job in giving Bailey a rest so she can come in strong tomorrow against Coffee County. It's going to be a tall order. Coffee County's historically had a good team and has always been a tough opponent for the Columbia Central Lady Lions. So that is it tonight. We appreciate all our sponsors helping us bring this game to you. Again, we will see you tomorrow night, we hope, at Coffee County at 6 o'clock. In the meantime, we will see you the next time.
Watching Columbia Central Lady Lions softball on the Front Porch Sports Network, covering Columbia Central athletics for over 75 years. Be sure to follow us on our website at frontporchradiotn.com or on Facebook, X, Twitch, and YouTube throughout the season. Join us next time here on the Front Porch Sports Network.